Alright, we've got Edward. Nice spelling. We'll keep the lands as is. We get the turn 1 Forties. Definitely should take the Beanstalk here, and they do. Right, let's play the Sunverge and wait. Right, let's get a Cornucopia down. This could probably be Mono Black Demons, which means that yep, there's the Annex to draw a card. Let's shock in a land, bring to light here. And I think it's always time. Yep, it's always time for our boy. 5 life.
Reload.
Oh, Vanishing Verse and Helix. Yep, we could have took Edgar there. I am scared of getting Fortsies with Edgar, but against the Mono Black removal deck, Edgar is really like the S tier card we could really need. But let's see what else happens here. They activate the Mutavault to drain us for 2. Oh, we draw the Beanstalk. It's beautiful. Beanstalk comes down, we draw a card. We'll play the land. We'll pass the turn here. If they activate the Mutavault, most of our spells here become removal, which is great. There's the Mutavault. So let's Helix.
Oh, he did.
Gain back 5 life here. They are drawing a card here, but we should be able to turn a corner here. So first, let's play Tolsimir. Draw cards. Okay, we are going to gain so much life with this deck right now.
Attack.
Sadly, the wolf has to die. Okay, we wait till their turn. They have 5 mana. What are they going to do with 5 mana? There's their Murderous Rider. I'm going to Vanishing Verse the room now.
Bye.
And then we can pass it back, attacking in with Tolsimir. See if they want to trade. No, they do have removal though. So now they've used their removal, let's use Bring to Light again. This time, it's time to grab. Do we do here? Yeah, it's time to grab Tybalt. They probably have removal, but we've got a full hand here. And another Bring to Light. So Tybalt will draw us... Oh, 4th Cornucopia. Oh my god, we could gain so much life if this game goes long. I don't think they could ever actually probably kill us with the amount of life we can gain. Right, attacking Tybalt. Alright, let's... Oh, and they concede because they can't deal with the Tybalt. So yeah, run it back. We're pretty good against Mono Black Demons. This deck has really rose to prominence recently. Very much enjoy it. Also, this will be the first video of me trying to do multiple games. I'm trying to test. I'm going to do some days with 1 game, some days with 2 games. See how things go. I might spread it out a bit. Someone said they're not. I'm still experimenting with how I'm going to do stuff on the videos. Alright, turn 1 Forties, as always. Gotta take the Beanstalk, mate. It's too much value. Yep. Right, play a land. There's a Gifted Aetherborn. Now he knows.
Oh, he did.
That dies to the Helix. Turn 3 is a Graveyard Trespasser. Right, we will Clarion.
Oh, he did.
Take that out. Right, on 4 they don't do anything, so let's play a land tapped. We can hold up a Cycle land or a Leyline Binding depending on what we need here. They draw. Oof, going down to 14. There's another Gifted Aetherborn. We will cycle this land in the end step. Maelstrom Pulse, very nice. Oh, Rawdor Niv. Alright, let's do it.
Reload.
And then we get our boy Edgar. I'm going to take Edgar here because Edgar against this Mono Black deck is kind of like the epitome of what I kind of love about it. Oh, Lily makes us sack Edgar, sack our boy, which is pretty rough. Right, now we play a land. Let's play Edgar. They don't have any artifact removal. There's new enchantment removal for black, but black still struggles to take out artifacts. So, yep, they kill our Edgar. Oh, but remember.
Always come back.
There's a Shelly, but we have a Leyline Binding to deal with that, so that's pretty good. They don't want... Oh, did they not tick up Lily? That means the last card must be quite relevant. So, let's Leyline Binding. Take out the Shieldred. We have enough mana here to actually just do some multiple things. So, let's... I'm trying to think. Let's Nahiri. Let's -2 in exile.
Bye.
Take care of that. They go for the Withering Torment to get back their Shieldred. Play a Murderous Rider. We make another and draw a card. So now Trying to think what we want to do here. Let's Maelstrom Pulse.
Oh, he did.
Then there's plus Nahiri now. What do we discard? Hostage Taker, I'm afraid. We can play a land. We'll play it into play tapped and pass it back. Let's see what this last card is our opponent really wants to play. Ah, Aklazat's Deepest Betrayal. Nice. Lex, Rakshas's Bargain. Vanishing Verse and a Beanstalk. Really good. We're going to get rid of Tulsimir. They attack the Nahiri. Oh no, they hold back. Edgar flips. And then we exile and they concede. Alright, we are live. And we are fighting Umran. This hand, we can keep this. Opponent's on a bit of a mulligan. I see a Jace avatar, which makes me think it's in Troll. So let's get some double speed down. Ooh, mono green. Okay. First things first.
Bye.
We always exile the bird. Invasion of Ixalan. Yep, this is 100% green devotion. Finding a Cavalier of Thorns. Okay, play a land, pass it back. Definitely going to be using these Vanishing Verses. Alright, we can't let them resolve. Alright, there's a Leyline Binding. Very good. Let's shock in to hold up more interaction. We need 2 white sources to do this. There's a Trailblazer Outcaster, so
Bye.
exile that so they can't get anything big. Cavalier. There's Leyline Binding.
Bye.
They will find something, but we can... just another ramp spell. They do have a thing in the graveyard, so... let's go with the Bring to Light here. I'm looking at our options here, and I think... the best impactful thing I can do here is grab... yeah, we're going to grab the Valky. I do need to add a sound for Valky. Alright, let's plus Valky. We get their Cavalier, we find a Nahiri. There's a Troll into another Cavalier. Right, there's more cards in the graveyard. So, shock in. Maelstrom Pulse, take that out that.
Oh, he did.
Problem is that comes back as enchantment, so that means that they still have a huge amount of devotion here, so we probably could still be in trouble. So let's exile the Cavalier of Thorns with Tybalt. Then I think we're going to have to just go with the Rakshas's Bargain now. 2 removal spells, very good. So all we need is just not to hit something insane with the Storm the Festival. They find a basic land and a core. Yeah. And yeah. So let's do this.
Oh, he did.
Board wipe plus Tybalt. More removal. Right, we are Leyline Binding that.
Bye.
Kiora, that's the name. And then we're going to get rid of that because we got to keep their devotion low as hell. Alright, there's the concession. This is my advice to anyone playing mono green. You have to exile everything if you can. Alright, so pushes in. I'm considering the Rest in Peace because they have the flashback spell. But we're going to run it back. So mono green devotion is a 50-50. It's a weird one. Basically, it's kind of like playing old school Tron. If we can draw the right pieces and hate them out, we're pretty good. But if they can just get the insane start and deploy like 3 or 4 things that draw cards every time they cast a creature spell, we can't keep up. So run everything back here because we took out the cornucopias because life gain in this deck really doesn't matter against mono green devotion because they can just go insane. And we get nothing there, so we mulligan again. Again, we get terrible hands. Wow, okay. So, we're going down to 5 here. Opponent's kept a full 7, so... I'm trying to keep all of our colors covered and get rid of some lands. Beanstalk can at least draw us a card, I guess. Let's see what they do. They go into a turn, right. So they have a Trailblazer coming down, so they've probably got card draw coming. We are not doing too well. Double card draw now with the Akori. The Kiora. We're taking 1. Right. We're going to shock in. We don't have black mana here, so I'm going to concede. Because primarily out of shame because I played my lands wrong. Played the wrong land there. But also, they have double card draw and we do not have a way to kill it. So even if they start just playing 2 or 3 creatures, we're just done for. This hand is far better here. So we'll put a land down. Alright, you know the rule. Let's fatal push.
Oh, he did.
Take out their bird. Well, not their bird, but, you know, bolt the bird. As an old school modern player, we always say that. Right, pass it back with 3 mana up. We do have the Rakshas's Bargain here. There is their Nyx, and there's the invasion. So let's Rakshas's Bargain. We need a land definitely, and Vanishing Verse is S tier against stuff here. So, play a land. We're gonna have to just pass it back, I think. Oh no, we go for the Vanishing Verse.
Bye.
We can hold up 1 Leyline Binding for anything huge, but anything that just slows down their development is what we need to worry about here. There's a Kiora, so let's
Bye.
Leyline Binding her so that they've only got 2 mana. There's their 3rd invasion, so well, we can't find our 5th land, so we're in trouble now. There's another Kiora. We will Leyline Binding again.
Bye.
They have 3 mana again. There's a Trailblazer down. Again, we just cannot find our mana, so we're just going to deploy the Knight here and pump it up. There's the 3rd Kiora. They definitely want them to win this match. Trailblazer draws a card, land, into Storm. We're just going to call it. Alright, last match for this video. We are up against Urzi. I'm not even going to try to pronounce because I suck at pronouncing. We'll keep a 7 with lands, cornucopia and other things. Opponent starts with a Rakdos land, so we didn't get turn 1 Fort Seized. Oh, Grixis. Interesting. Alright, let's pass it back then. We have a Leyline Binding for anything heinous. There's a Graveyard Trespasser. Nothing to flip though, so we will let that go. Let's shock in a land. Play our Ancient Cornucopia, so we got some life gain here. Being Grixis means they probably could have removal for artifacts. Oh, it's the Grixis. Yeah, I remember this deck now. Yeah, Kaito, Hexproof, Surveil. Really good Grixis mid-rangey kind of deck. Very impressed with this deck. Alright, play a land. Let's Leyline Binding. Get rid of Kaito.
Bye.
Play a 2nd Cornucopia, do we? No, we hold back because we want the Helix. There's the Fortsies. Fortunately, we are kind of insulated here with the Bring to Light and the Niv to Light. And the Niv Mizzet. Niv goes. Probably going to get eaten by the Trespasser. He is. Alright, it's a 4. Wait, how did that flip to... You know what? It's fine. Let's not gain life here. Let's grab our next Niv Mizzet. And cast him. Gain 5 life.
Reload.
And we whiff. Wow, game. You are really trying. Oh my word. Alright, they attack in here. Exile, put a card into graveyards. I will block here. If they have a way to kill Niv, they have a way to kill Niv. No, there's a Croxer. I'm going to discard the Clarion, the Supreme Verdict. Clarion could still be good to just take out some of the smaller creatures. Okay, so let's shock in. Play the 2nd Ancient Cornucopia. Draw a card. Swing in for 6. We have 2 cards now we can hold against anything they do. Let's see what they do with their turn. They discard a land. Flip. They have another Kaito. Nope, let's go for the old.
Oh, he did.
We gain 7 life from that exchange, which is pretty decent for us. Let's see what they do. They are escaping the Croxer, it appears. I believe they have just enough cards to do 1 escape here. Yep. Alright, there goes our Clarion. Thing is, we still win the race here, which is, you know, quite fun. We'll attack in with Niv. And play a land tapped and pass it back. They've got to have removal for Niv here, otherwise they don't really have a way to kill us quick enough. Next turn we have enough to actually draw Yorion and play Yorion and reset. Yep, they can see to that. So this is kind of an off brew. I'm not sure about this deck. I know Dimir Kaito control, but the Grixis build seems quite interesting. It seems more creature based, so we're not going to make any major changes and just run it back. see what the opponent does. It's always fun to see some level of ingenuity in Pioneer decks. So the reason we changed things here is I was doing one ranked match a day, and it was doing pretty well, but I was going to now try just doing 3 rank matches back to back and see how things go with that. I'm just going to see if people prefer 3 in a row or just 1 video each time. Still 2 times speed, but we'll just see. This is a questionable hand, but I'm going to try it because it does have a turn 2 Beanstalk, but we do get hit with the duress here. So, yeah. Definitely got to take Beanstalk. It's the only thing we can cast here. Yep. Right, play a land. Pass it back. There's an Inti. We do not have white, so we'll play our white land by time here. They discard a Heartless Act. Play a Grixis. We will discard our Hostage. Yeah, Hostage Taker. 4 mana is a bit of a stretch here. Shock in. Play the Ancient Cornucopia. Pass it back. They're going to go for the attack, so let's Leyline Binding first.
Bye.
Gain a life and exile the Inti. They seem to be struggling. Nope, they did have their 3rd land. So let's see what they go for. Go blank. Alright, we will discard 2 cards and keep the Recherche's Bargain. Again, we draw Valky. Oh, I'm getting so annoyed with drawing Valky. Alright, in response to Nicol Bolas, let's hit the Recherche's Bargain. We do need a land and we need this Bring to Light, so unfortunately we're going to have to discard the Valky. Play a land, grab the Bring to Light. We got all 5 colors. It is time to grab Niv Mizzet.
Reload.
Please be better than the last one we got. Freeze spell's pretty good. Opponent goes for the Bitter Triumph, hits us for 4, plays a Bloodghast. Alright, we get a Leyline Binding.
Bye.
Take care of that Nicol Bolas.
Bye.
Get rid of that Bloodghast. They're down to the Unholy Annex, of course. Gotta love the Annex. So let's play the Knight of Autumn. Fulfill your purpose and blow up.
Oh, he did.
Blow up the old room. There's the Ritual Chamber. Right, play a land. We've got enough to, not enough to do this. So we'll add this to hand. Then we pass back. Let's see what our opponent does. They attack for 6. Play an Alicia who smiles at death. Right, we got to kill that before.
Oh, he did.
Because that will get the trigger. That's a really cool inclusion in this deck. Right, oh, they don't have the room open. Of course, I'm an idiot. They don't have the annex open. Okay, so we're going to gain life and play Yorion the Sky Nomad. So, now let's blink 2 things. They're going to get the NT back, but we're going to Clarion.
Oh, he did.
Yep, you can kill the Bitter Triumph, that's fine. Because, most importantly, our stuff's coming back. We will now fulfill your purpose again and exile the demon, leaving them on nothing. They do find the god. We will get rid of a land. Nahiri. Nahiri will do pretty well. Let's plus. Let's attack, and we're going to attack Bolas. Because now if they want to kill the Nahiri, they have to kill the Bolas. Or they can kill the Knight of Autumn. Oh, it's a 2. Oh no, they went for the 2 off the Nahiri. My foolish mistake. I forgot that's a thing. Alright, we find a land, so let's plus and discard again. Find a land, okay. Well, you most certainly are being fed here, it seems. Right, they attack in, we lose our land, they put Nahiri down to 2. Play a land, Rakshas's Bargain. Best chance we've got to find something, so let's go for it. Rakshas's Bargain. Gain 3 life. Find a Helix and a... Oh, it's a bit awkward here. Right. So, we're going to have to take out
Bye.
the Grixis, then Helix.
Oh, he did.
take out the bolus, and then we gotta hope we can dodge a hand disruption for 1 turn. Nope, they have it. Of course they do. Puts us down to 4. But we draw a Beanstalk. Pretty good inclusion. And Beanstalk draws us a land. We'll pass it back. They activate their land. Before... Well, hold on. I'm trying to think what's the best option. You know what? We don't have much reanimation, so they can exile from our graveyard here. Puts us down to... Oh wait, they have a Kaito. Nice. Right, there's the Kaito, and they're going to surveil 2. Right, cycle this land. Draws us a Cornucopia. There's a Tulsimir. That's 2 bodies, which is hard for them to remove. We draw 2 cards. Play a land, play the second Cornucopia, so we got more life gain here. They can't risk an attack in here, because we could just crack back and kill them. There's a Chandra the Spark Hunter. I'm totally okay with taking hits here. The big thing is that all of their stuff. Yeah, we'll trade, because otherwise Chandra can just do some busted things really quickly. Let's hit the Rakshas's Bargain, gain a metric ton of life, draw a card. We find a Niv and another bargain, so let's shock in this land. Play a Niv Mizzet. Sadly, we've already gained life, so. Oh, Edgar, and yes. Right, now they need a way to kill Edgar, otherwise they're, to kill Niv Mizzet, or they're in danger. Oh, no, they sack their Kaido to keep our stuff tapped. I respect the grind of hitting us, but, oh, Alicia. Nice. Alright, so I'm really tempted to use... Okay, they just concede.